I used to thrift all the time. It was like my favorite hobby for a while. Not even because I needed something, but because I was so addicted to the thrill of the find or the hunt or the what could I find today. The thrift store was alluring to me. Like it just was calling at me constantly. And I want to share how I healed what had become a full-blown thrifting addiction. This one's personal because I didn't realize how much shopping, and specifically thrifting, was affecting my home and my sense of calm. But over time, simplifying not only changed my space, but how I spend my money. And I want to share how I healed what had become a full-blown thrifting addiction. Hi, I'm Caitlin, if you're new here. I love sharing about intentional homemaking, intentional living, and living a life that feels like a true reflection of you and your personal values. So I've shared before that I used to thrift all the time. It was like my favorite hobby for a while. Not even because I needed something, but because I was so addicted to the thrill of the find or the hunt or the what could I find today. Like that was what's that word? Alluring. The thrift store was alluring. I'm not even sure I'm saying that right. Alluring to me. Like it just was calling at me constantly. Like I would just walk in there to look around, see what I could find. And I always walked out with things that I thought I needed, but it always ended up being things that I eventually donated later. And I justified it with, I could flip it. How many times have you said that? It was such a good deal. Or I can always donate it again later. Do you see this? Do you see this pattern? I really could rationalize every single purchase. To joke that I could make anything make sense if I wanted it badly enough. And he still does. He says this all the time. You can rationalize every single choice that you make. There is no such thing as an irrational choice. Okay? But underneath my thrifting addiction, my home was getting more cluttered. My sense of calm was completely gone. Like, feeling peace in my home was not there. And truly, I felt scattered with all these ideas, all these things that I wanted to do with the items that I found. It was leaving me so scattered and overwhelmed. So once I made this decision that I was going to simplify and declutter, I knew that this habit had to change. Actually, I didn't even know that this habit had to change, but eventually it did. And that's what I talk about now. So I gave myself a new rhythm. I've talked about this before, but I would make new and buy secondhand if only it was on my list. Buying brand new came last in my mind. I needed to slow down my buying process, and I didn't know that I needed to slow it down until I slowed it down. So I made this challenge for myself to make first, because I have a sewing machine, might as well use it, thrift second, and buy brand new third. And that changed my whole life. This one decision set me on a whole other trajectory in my life that I didn't realize would be so big at the time, but it helped me so much because now so after I made this rule with myself that I would make first, thrift second, buy brand new third, I had to keep a list of things that I was looking for, things that I would try to make, or things that I would be looking for at the thrift store. And it wasn't that I was going in there, like the alluring quality of the thrift store was gone. It was just gone. So now when I feel like I need to go thrift or I'm looking for items, I have my list. I have a list that I go off of, and if I go into the thrift store and it's not on my list, it doesn't come home with me. I have to set this intention of going into the thrift store looking for something because I need to have that purpose. Because now I wasn't going in just to browse. I had a clear purpose of what I was looking for. I truly reset my brain and what going to the thrift store meant to me. Thrifting was no longer a hobby for me. It was no longer as we're out and about, let's stop in a thrift store. It was a tool with boundaries. Really, the shift wasn't about the money. It wasn't about minimalism. It was about my own personal discipline. Can I stick to this discipline? Can I show up for myself? It was really about my own self-worth. Can I make this decision and stick to it? Can I show up for myself in this way? I used to use shopping to soothe and distract, and now I ask every single time, is this going to support my home and the goal and the vision that I have for my life? Is this going to bring more calm into my space? Does this support the calm, intentional life that I am trying to create? Even it's something as simple as buying a new sweater. I already have 5 of them. Do I really need a new one? So every time I choose to wait or skip an item, I'm saying to myself, I trust myself, I have enough, and I don't need more to feel okay. So I rarely go thrifting anymore. And when I do, it's with intention. I'm not hunting for DIY projects anymore. I'm not chasing the someday this will be cute item. I'm looking for those quality pieces that serve us, that add to our life, not clutter that takes up space. And this one change, it's made me feel so much more grounded. I'm not wasting money or time, and I'm not adding to my to-do list. I feel content. And that's not a feeling that you can find at the thrift store. So if you are stuck in this cycle of buying to feel better, especially at the thrift stores, I totally get it. But I want you to try something instead. Simplify what you bring in to your home. You can start with my free checklist. 5 things to declutter first. It'll give you momentum and help you pause before bringing anything new in. And if you want to keep that going, I have something coming very soon. It's the Calm Home Kickstarter. It's a 7-day gentle guide to reset your home and your routines to create a peaceful, intentional home. I can't wait for you to see it. Thank you so much for being here. And let me know if this hit a little close to home. We'll talk soon.